Hello again, welcome back to LilyLuLou. My name's Karen. If you haven't been here before, I am the Junk Journal Geek, and if you're a returning visitor, thank you for coming back and joining me again today. I appreciate your company. So when I was on last, I showed you my daughter's engagement journal that I had started making quite some time ago, and I need to finish off, and in it I had tucked this piece. And I said I couldn't remember where I'd got the idea from, who I'd copied, but it's definitely not my idea. I since have looked and I still haven't found where I got this from, but I did say I'd come on and make another one. So I thought I would do that today. Now, from what I can make out, this is made from a piece of paper that's 8 by 8. And I don't have any actual 8 by 8 pieces of paper, so I've cut down a little bit of Tim Holtz paper here. I'm not sure how that's going to look in the journal, which is just to my side, but I thought I'll come on and make it anyway, and then I can decide whether I want to use it in there or not. You need paper that is double-sided, because now you see this side would be lovely, but this side not too sure about. So that's where I was struggling. I've also got this pad. Now her colours are going to be sage green, but the journal where I've started it has been sort of pinks and greys, pink and white, grey, some pastel colours in, but I thought maybe I could bring in some greens, but I think these might all be too bright or too big or just too much, so I'm not sure. So I may have to look for some more paper, but anyhow, we'll make one today and we'll see what it comes out like. So this is a piece from the Tim Holtz, oh, I can't remember what the pad's called, something floral, I think. It's put away in my box and there's loads of stuff on top, so I can't even grab it easily. I'll try and find it and put it in the description. So it's a sheet of paper from that I've cut down to be 8 by 8. And then, so this main folding piece is about 8 by 4. So I've cut this across there, so it's 8 wide, then an 8 tall, and I've cut it at 4 high and then at 2 high. So we have got one piece that's 8 by 4 and then 2 pieces that are 8 by 2. I hope that makes sense. And then I just need to score all of these at 4 inches, which is the halfway point. So let's just do that, and I'll try and do it without causing any problems. So we'll score that at 4, and then that's going to fold there to be the main body. And then, now thinking about it, there's no reason why this needs to start off at 8 by 8. You could make smaller ones, could make bigger ones, but I thought I'd do one the same, and then I'll go through my papers and I might make, you know, I might find I've got 6 by 6 papers that would work in this book, so I could go through and make some smaller ones. But I'll make this one now, show you how I did it, and then we can go from there. So now we have our main piece there. We have a flappy bit for the front, which is this piece, which will go on here. And then we have our inside piece, which is this piece, to go on here. So you can see it's very simple. So then I just need to decide which way round I want everything. So you could have that like that. And then maybe have that like that. So we've got the contrast. And on this inside piece, it's actually, there's like, what was it, 1/8 of an inch trimmed off this side, so that when you stick it down it doesn't interfere with the fold. But I haven't done that yet. I just cut all my pieces so that you could see what I was doing. That's really upside down. Did I have it that way? I can't remember what I did now. Or because it's double-sided, we could have this piece folded this way, and then we could have that piece on there, and we could have this piece in here like this, or this, whatever. So, you know, if you've got double-sided paper, play around and see how you like it looking. So on these we have rounded the bottom corners of everything, so I'll do the same again so it ends up looking the same. And this really does need burnishing. And then if that piece is going on the front, we need to round these bottom edges. So that will go on there. I didn't round this corner. Missed one. So that would go on there. And then this one, obviously need these bottom edges. Or actually I should, I need to trim the width, don't I, before I, and then round them. So if I have that just sitting just inside the little doobry, bear with me, I'm just going to chomp. There we go. So I've just literally taken 1/8 of an inch off there, re-round that, and then that will sit in there nicely. Now we want little divots on the inside pieces that are going to be pockets. Now obviously you could play around with these and do these however you like. I'm making this one the same so that you can see how this was constructed, but once you've done one, you know, you can play around with it and make these things all different. You know, you could make that into a little notepad. Same, you could put some papers in here, or you could just stick paper there to journal on. You could make this into a notepad. You could make it into a double pocket. You know, if you glued that together, you could have a pocket there and another pocket behind. You could do whatever you, or you could make a pocket behind there and a tucky in thing there. You do whatever you like, make it yours. This, I'm just copying this one so that you can see how it was originally done. So let's see. Oh no, come on, you forgot your divots, Karen. Nearly started sticking then, and I haven't done my little notches, and I've lost my punch. I thought I just put my punches together on the table. I'll have to use the big one. I don't know where my 1-inch one's gone. Is that going to be too big? What do we think? Oh, we just do it shallow. It should be all right. Don't think that's anywhere near the middle, but anyway, there you go. Nice gentle little notch. Right, let's do some gluing. So this one is going to go there on the front. So how is everybody today? I don't think I've asked you yet, have I? Just come on, got straight to it. How rude of me. hope you're all well and happy. It's a beautiful day here. It's absolutely freezing cold, but it's glorious sunshine. There's ice everywhere. I've just walked down the shops and back, and there's a driveway down in the village towards the shops, and I don't know if they've thrown water over their driveway this morning to defrost it before they drove out or something, but there's literally a sheet of ice frozen across their driveway, and so everyone's having to walk into the road or into the people's gardens to avoid walking on the sheet of ice. It's very precarious, but it is a gorgeous day, although it is very, very cold out. So just lined that up there and glued that down. Now this is where you know, it might be a good idea to ink depending on your papers, so that these are a little bit more obvious. That's why this one is inked, but again, it's up to you. If you decorate these, you know, if you stick something on here, it might make it more obvious, or once something's tucked in there, you'll be able to see it's a pocket. So that's that one, and then this one is going to be glued on these three sides, and then you know, you could have it that way so that it's you know, it sort of blends in a bit more, so it's like a secret pocket then. And then when you flip it open, you've got your little doobry going on. Full of all the technical terms today. Yeah, I told my daughter I'd got her journal out and was working on it some more. She was very excited. So they've just booked their cake lady, and what was the other thing she said she booked? I can't keep up, there's so much going on. I think it's all becoming more real now that they're booking things. Oops, they're booking things and paying for them. It's making the whole wedding idea more real. So there we go. That's the basis of this little booklet. So we've got the same there, and then we have the same there, there, and there. So as I say, then you can decide what you want. You know, do you want to put some paper here for journaling? You could you know, put in a few sheets of paper to make it a little notebook, whatever you like. So that's that one. That was quite quick and easy, wasn't it? Didn't seem to have any issues there. Very unlike me. Maybe I'm getting my my groove back, as they say. So and then obviously we would just, I haven't got anything cut up, have I? All these tags and things. Oh, here, look, we've got some, just to show you, little tickety bits we can pop in here, just so that you can see that there's a place to put things. That's probably a bit big like that one, but you get the idea. We can just stuff it with all sorts of pretty things, and then, you know, she's got places when she comes to use this to tuck receipts or what have you in. So I hope you enjoyed that, and if you do know where these were made originally, which channel I would have seen them on, please could you tag the video in the comments below this so that we can give credit to whoever came up with this idea. I will keep hunting in the meantime, and if I find it I will add it to the description, but I'm going to leave it there for today. A fairly straightforward, simple project for today, and I'll be back again in another couple of days to join you all again with some more crafting. So in the meantime, keep well, stay safe, and enjoy your own crafty time. Thanks for joining me today. Bye bye.